we take the test, you're going to have something built already on your desk when you come in, and I'm going to ask you to sketch the orthographic projection of this. Okay? So it's going to be built, and this is why you practice building them. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to practice drawing them. So I have mine over here on the side. I'm going to open up my notebook to page, let's say 26, give or take, you know, because I know some of us use a lot more space, so I'm just going to call it 26. Okay, I'm going to title it Orthographic Projection Pre-Quiz. This is going to help you for your quiz. Maybe we'll do the quiz on Wednesday then, sooner rather than later, because we're going to start learning new stuff added to this. Right. You don't need a lot of time to do this. All right. So what's the first thing you're going to do if I ask you to do an ortho, Nathan? You're focusing on like the screens, not on people. Yeah, but didn't they give you a pencil like last week? It's not their responsibility. All right. Orthographic projection, pre-quiz. Thank you, Eric. What's the first thing you're going to do? The graph, the XY. So we'll sketch it. I mean, can you draw a straight line? Me neither. All right. The good news is that when you get your test, I will have already drawn the XY, so you don't have to do that. All right. What's the next thing you have to do? Labeling. So can you label them before I do? So part of your exam is going to have to label for a grade. Yep. So were you able to label them correctly? Okay. And then I heard it, the dot, dot, dot. All right. So this is like, before you start like actually sketching it, this is your foundation, right? This would be 1, 2, 3 points right there. Now, what do we want to start with? The front, the top, or the right? All right. I'm going to start with, I'll do my top view first. Does it really matter? No. Okay. So for my top view, what do I see? A square, a circle, a square, and another square, right? So from this view, this right here looks like a square. So let's draw it. So I'm going to, each square is one of a square, is a square. So this square is this square. And then I have a circle, right? The cylinder from this view does end up being this circle. So Anthony, I do need you doing this today. Plus you're going to take the test. And then a square, right? And then this triangle looks like a square down here. Okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. What am I missing? The little this. Right? So right here, you're going to add dots. Yes, you will have this on the test. Somewhere on your diagram, you're going to have this hole. Could it be like this? Or could it be like turned around this way? Yes, I just don't know how I'm going to put it. Each year it's different. Okay, so let's do the front view. So your guiding lines are going to be graded. So remember, we're going to sketch down. We're going to sketch down. Right? So your next drawing has to fit between these two guiding lines. All right, so my front view is literally if I take my camera, and this is my front view. I should do this next year. This looks pretty cool. So what do I see from this view? I see that I have a triangle, is what kind of shape? A square, and then another square, and then this is 2 stories, right? Like an apartment building, 2 stories, or a 2-story house. So we're going to build that. So I'm going to start with my triangle, right? And then I have another block on top of it. And then I draw this line in, right? I draw this line in because it would be this that I see. See, I see this line, right? So this line would be this line right here. Okay, and then I'm going to do my cylinder, which is a square. And then my 2-story up here, 2-story right here. All right, now, so I'm going to check, okay, Evan, does it fit between these 2 lines? Yes, so then I would grade it. If you draw this like over here, I don't even grade it. Or if you draw this over here, I won't even grade it because it's just wrong. So these are my guiding lines for my right view, right? But this is the tricky part. So from here, I draw a construction line to the dot, then go straight down. From here, from this bottom point to my dot, and let's go straight down. Okay, so top, down, bottom, that way. So wherever all these lines meet, that's where I have to draw. And if you do it correctly, the guiding lines, the only thing that fits is your right view. So let's look at the right view, which is over here. This is my right view. Okay? So what do I see here? Oh, right here. A square. Is it 1 or 2 going up? 1. And over here I see 2. So it would be 1 block. Oh, I forgot something. Uh-oh. I'll do it right now. Does anybody know what I forgot on the front view? The hole. This hole. Where is it here? In here. Your hidden lines. And then here, it would be over here, right? So do you see how this drawing is the only thing that fits here? Because I would have to here, 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 here. This is the only place it fits based on my arrows. And that's the only drawing that fits. And that would be my true right, my right view. So it fits perfectly. Any questions? All right. Here's what I want you to do. Okay. Using 2, 4, 6... Using 7 pieces and different than mine, you can switch them out. I want you to build one. Okay, I want you to build one, and then you're gonna have to draw the orthographic projection of it. So don't build it all complicated that you can't even sketch it out. So first thing, number 1, build it. Number 2, draw it on page 26. Okay? You and your partner build, draw it using 7 blocks. You need 7 blocks. So 1 more than what we just used. Change it completely. Don't be setting up the way we did. Something different. So build it with 7 blocks. Draw it on page 26. And then, in about 10 minutes, we are going to ask someone else in the classroom to draw yours. Okay? So you do yours, you do an answer sheet, and then you're going to switch with someone. You're going to rotate seats and be like, all right, now you try building the one I just did. Okay? Ready, set, go. So build it first.